Ladies and gentlemen, take your seats if you haven't already.
Yep.
The goal of this online course, administered by myself and a man who needs no introduction, is to educate you, the audience, on the variety of life that this big, beautiful planet has to offer. Classes that will leave you feeling more confused than you felt coming in. Classes that will make you cry. Classes that you'll be telling your friends and family all about because of the immense level of enrichment that you will experience. All of our classes are electives, but attendance is mandatory. Timestamps in the description.
Suck my balls.
Yeah, so everybody's been asking us about our opinions on the Israeli-Iran conflict because we are political pundits.
Yeah, I've that's all my DMs have been about recently. Is
this dude predicted it about a year ago in 2024. He laid it all out. The only thing he got wrong was the vice president. He said Trump is gonna vote for this Nikki Harris or something, but no, they got JD Vance. Okay, but this has been making the rounds recently. You'll see the comments. 5 days ago, he's teaching history before events even happen. Listen how he starts it. This is like I really like how he started it.
Okay, let's start class.
That's it.
okay, let's start class. He's straight to the point.
Straight to the point.
You're telling me that after the ceasefire, Israel attacked Iran.
Other way, I think Iran attacked Israel.
Well, it says right here.
I know, but then and then Israel
Watch
shot back. No, not that far. Well, yeah, fuck it. Let's just start it.
But reports coming from the region suggest that the sides accuse each other for violating the ceasefire. So, what did you violated it?
There you go.
I'm not sure they did it intentionally. They couldn't rein people back. I don't see it.
Let's skip to the F word part. Look at this.
Mistake that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh, that boy mad. I don't think a president's ever cussed like that while they were in office.
I don't know.
Not publicly. I don't know if he's getting backlash for that. Oh, they love it. This is Fox News. They love it. The F-bomb heard around the world.
That was real anger.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard a president curse. Yes, he's heated.
The F-bomb was a bunker buster. Ooh, play on
Fringe.
words.
Oh.
What was the play on?
Differing opinions.
Yeah, we got, okay. We're Israel and Iran right now.
I'm going to bomb you.
Not if I bomb you first.
I'm going to bomb your nuclear enrichment facilities.
Is that what they're called?
Yep. They bombed 3 nuclear enrichment facilities.
You know what I say about the war? Cut it out. Cut it out.
Cut it out. Get
It's
rid
like
of it.
2 kids at a daycare center. It's like just split them up. Just like
Or we could wipe them off the face of the earth with nukes.
who? Both?
Both of them.
Yeah.
Start over.
That's how I'm feeling about it now.
Yeah, it's something to ruminate on.
Tucker Carlson interviewed what is his name? Ted Cruz.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
And he fucking got his ass, boy. Tucker got his ass real good. Well, Ted Cruz has always been like a dork. He's always been a fucking... What is it? Kamala Harris demon. Is there like a meme about it?
No, I was just wondering.
I want to see like... I want like a picture of her like where they turn her eyebrows up and give her red eyes. Yeah, let's watch this.
You guys will remember this. We were
Who are these old fogies? Look at this freaking goober.
Yeah, he's got it.
Look at this guy. He
The
looks like he's off
gubernatorial.
drugs.
Dude, he is
He
out
is
of it.
zonked out. Look at his hair. Bro didn't even brush this morning.
The posture is off.
He's like,
He looks more fucked up than we do, and we just did heroin about 5 minutes ago. He's tired. He's fucked up. He's a cowboy. They're probably the only like...
yeah, they're in front of the White House.
Yeah, that's really the way. Wait, is it? I can't tell. Hold on. I can't zoom in on full screen. Let's run it. I like that.
Fortnite.
Is that what they say?
No, I don't know the population.
At all?
You know the population of the country to topple? How many people living around? 92 million. Okay.
Damn, he got that off
How
the
could you
dome.
not know that? I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
He's
It's
cooking his
relevant
ass.
Because you're calling for the overthrow of the government. Why is it relevant whether it's, because 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant? Because if you don't know anything about the country... I didn't say I don't know anything about the country. What's the ethnic mix of Iran?
Ooh.
Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay, no, it's not. You don't know anything about Iran, so okay, I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran. You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government. You're the one who knows anything about the country. No, you don't know anything about
Did you see?
the country.
Let's see this again. Oh, that was a, like snotty Roger Waters, like as a 12-year-old thing.
Yes, I do. Because you're not calling for military strikes against them in retaliation. Okay, really we're carrying out military strikes today. You said Israel was. Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them. Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government
Is he?
denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied on behalf of Trump that we were acting on Israel's
Roll it.
offensive capacity.
I'll roll you up into a joint and smoke you.
You want to be like these guys? Don't smoke weed.
Yeah, do crack.
No joints. Yeah, crack. They're on the medicinal grade, all right? He likes the Zins a lot, doesn't he, Tucker?
Loves Zins. Well,
Yeah.
no, he changed his opinion. He
Uh-oh.
now does, I think, a different brand because Zins was too liberal for him.
Oh, okay. Of course. He's going to make everything about politics.
Oh.
If the
Wrong
product is
stuff.
good, fuck it. Just consume it. But, all right. But, I mean, Zin is like
Oh yeah, he made his own fucking brand.
Alp.
They were too
Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll start our own nicotine pouch. That's what I wanted to say.
Is that a thing?
Can we try an Alp? Are you kidding? You know, I'm glad you asked. This is Alp. It's America's latest nicotine pouch. American Lip Pillow. I double up.
Lip pillow, all right.
And I do it the traditional.
I like the name, American Lip Pillow.
Oh, he's a goated Zinner.
Zen is too liberal. The 3 billion nicotine powder. This is, I mean, it's a new thing, right? Nicotine pouch. It hasn't, like, they've had dip forever. The Cowboys use
People
that.
in what's the region called where Sweden is?
Scandinavia.
Yeah, the Scandinavians love their lip pillows.
Really?
They've been doing lip pillow game for a while.
Well, they're always ahead of the trends. They're kind of
And they
like
have insane flavors over there.
gefilte fish, salmon.
No, more like bubble gum.
Why don't they have that over here? It's just like mint.
illegal over here, I believe.
I
You
believe.
can't have enticing flavors for the youth.
Oh, is that? I thought that was only like a by state thing.
It could be, but
'Cause,
at
I
least
mean-
in Georgia,
The vapes are like.
I'm kind of like doxing us right now.
No, I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm not gonna. I don't have it all prepared for this episode, but they're gonna know we're in Augusta, but they're not gonna know
Okay.
where in Augusta. Okay. There's
Because
gonna.
I name dropped Bob's Tropical Fish earlier, and then I just said that.
I don't think we were recording. This has been a whole mess.
Oh
But all systems are up. All systems are running.
Systems are running in live.
Yeah, we're doing it fucking live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one.
Thanks.
So, yeah, that's our position on the Iran-Israel. Cut it the fuck out right now. No more. All right. Some recent news, some unfortunate news.
Tragic, really. Quite tragic.
Very tragic. I don't want to take anything away from their legacy.
They were amazing.
I don't mean to sound sarcastic. It's just how I sound.
It is.
It is how I sound. He's here to confirm. So the first album we got here, there's a riot going on by Sly and the Family Stone. Sly Stone passed on June 9th of 2025.
Feels so good.
Strap myself, don't want to move. They were the first major band known for integrating opposing races and genders, as well as innovating on top of what James Brown innovated with funk.
Progressive leaders of the music industry.
Yes. So James Brown was a bit more rudimentary, I suppose, like more like repetitive. Sly and the Family Stone were like
funk masters.
They were funk masters. So he was a very good song arranger. Okay.
Feels so good.
He was a very wild boy. I don't know if you know that. Very wild.
Lots of drugs.
Yeah, eventually. They didn't start out that way, but between 1969's Stand, which is very excellent album, as part of your homework.
Give it a listen.
Give it a goo, give it a listen. In between Stand and this album, the band and him got into some PCP.
Oh, no.
I didn't even know existed in 1969, but it did. They innovated in that way.
They made PCP.
They made it cool. Well, it's never been cool. It's like a
don't do PCP, kids. Just do heroin.
Like we do. And 8 balls.
You can look like us.
You can look just like us.
Yep.
He bought a mansion in Bel Air that cost about $12,000 a month. In the 70s. I guess a mortgage. He hired bodyguards. He blacked out his curtains. He sang some of the vocals while laying down in bed. And he recorded most of the instruments by himself. So he was Prince before Prince.
He's a man of many talents.
Man, the man. And then
praise God.
The album's title was a cynical and direct response to Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. His response, there's a riot going on.
There's a riot going on.
The 60s was over. The Summer of Love. That idea all went to shit.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Down the fucking shitter.
As soon as 1970 hit, it was just a slap in the face. Sly was like at the forefront of like, let's be positive. Let's be high energy.
He tried.
Men and women, black and white. He succeeded.
To an extent.
He did at that time. He was famous after Stand mostly. And then they quickly derailed. It was like fame.
Drugs, sex, money.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby.
Well, rock influences, I guess. The follow-up is just as good. Well, it's hard to top this one.
Yeah.
Hard to top this one. But what was it? Fresh. That's the name of the 1973 release.
Fresh.
Just about as good. A lot of the songs could have fit on this one. In old age, he was very nonchalant about people sampling his music. They were like, do you care that you don't get royalties? He's like, I don't care, man.
Respect.
He's like, it's what the kids are doing, man.
Let them be musicians.
Yeah. So he was cool about that. And he lived in a van, in an RV. So he no longer had a mansion.
Nope.
I think he was still doing crack up until like 2019. Or like, he was in his 60s or something. He died of COPD. So Sly. So let's take about 3 seconds of silence in memory of Sly. Rest in peace, Sly.
Rest in peace, Sly.
Following Sly, 2 days later,
back to back tragedy.
Back in the same week, arguably just as influential, if not more, but it's not a competition. Some of you might hear the name Beach Boys and think they're like an antiquated, like just surf rock band. No, this album put them on the map forever. Pet Sounds.
Pet Sounds.
It opens with the classic. This is more homework for you to do if you haven't listened to this album. And then, wouldn't it be nice
if we were older and we didn't have to wait so long? Wouldn't it be nice?
Classic.
Together.
Banger after banger. Much like There's a Riot Going On.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
Amazing. He did it all himself too, kind of. I mean, he didn't perform all the instruments like Sly did, but he arranged it. He was the mind child, and So Mike, okay, so you brought it when I sent you that message that Brian Wilson died. You said Kokomo, which I have a kind of a problem with, only because Mike Love, his cousin, who was in the group, and he's like the only, like, you know, he's still alive. Unfortunately, he outlived all three of the Wilson brothers. They were cool, all in their own rights. Dennis Wilson, the drummer, Carl Wilson, guitarist, also vocalist, very pure tenor voice. And then so Brian was like the one that arranged all the vocal parts, and he'd have like 5, 6, 7 people singing, and he'd have like a whole orchestra that he was helping to orchestrate. I don't think he ever had any formal training. He was just built like that.
Just built like that, man.
His dad abused him.
Sexually.
I don't believe so. I hope not. That would make it even worse.
Yeah.
But he hit him on the ear with his dad hit him when Brian was a kid, like with like a wood pallet or something, and made him deaf. So Brian Wilson, for his entire career, was deaf in his, I think, left ear.
As you pointed to your right.
No, he was deaf in his right ear. I wrote it down.
Good man.
As I pointed to my right. And then he had an abusive therapist. So just back-to-back tragedies. Mike Love was a dickhead. He still is, I guess, I'm assuming. He clashed with Brian. He famously told Brian, "Don't fuck with the formula." And Brian is like an artsy, like creative guy. So he's trying to push boundaries. And Mike Love is like, "No, we got to keep it about the beach. We got to keep it about girls and cars." And it's like,
fuck that, Mike Love.
Fuck that shit. It's like Brian was out there just pouring his heart out. This album didn't sell very well at first. I don't know why. It's one of the great albums of all time. I literally don't get why. So yeah, Eugene Landy is a dog shit kind of live-in therapist. There's a weird video of Eugene on like a chair of some sort. Like Brian is like, he's like kind of, I'm trying to think of like a polite way to put it. He's kind of tweaking. Like he was just like, I don't know if he was on psych meds or something, but he was clearly nervous. And Eugene Landy's just like sitting on the armchair, just looking at Brian, just like, isn't that right, Brian? He's like, you know, trying to get him to. So he was a fucking creep and piece of shit. That Brian Wilson did not deserve any of the abuse that he endured. But he endured it nevertheless. And so, yeah, him and Sly both kind of went into like periods of like paranoia, and they pretty much dropped off the face of the earth in the 80s musically, but they stayed alive until very recently. So let's hold another 3 seconds for Brian Wilson. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I started playing One Piece. Well, collecting the One Piece trading card game cards. And I pulled a $175 card.
Ooh. Well, you made your money back from the fish that died.
Hey man,
No.
sensitive topic.
What's it? Okay. So educate the viewers real quick. How to prevent. What did you say the type of fish they were? Silver.
Celestial Pearl Danios.
Celestial Pearl Danios. So was the pH level off?
Nope.
What? How did they die? Just a shit.
They were
reseller?
too tiny. They were too tiny and my tank was too big.
Too tiny.
And the filtration system was too strong for their weak, frail little bodies.
Oh, their little like lungs collapsed or something.
No, they got too weak. They couldn't swim against the current, and so they got sucked up in the night.
Oh, how long did you have them?
I had them for about a week.
And one survived.
I have one survivor. His name is Rambo.
Did you name them post hoc or beforehand? Okay.
Post.
All right. Well,
Make sure the filtration system is right for these little fishes. You can't have like big fish and the tiny fish.
Depends on the species of fish.
See, this is a whole art form, isn't it? Or a craft, almost.
Aquarium keeping.
Aquarium keeping.
Aquascaping.
Aquascaping, that's right. I forgot to hit record a fucking again.
It's a beautiful craft.
Yeah, so your little fishies, unfortunately they passed away. That is unfortunate. Again, tell them again. Tell them again. What how do you keep them alive? pH level, you can Google that.
Yeah, you gotta have a solid 7 pH.
7 pH for these little celestial
Pearl Danios.
pearl danios.
Pull it up, Jamie.
Let's pull it up. Let's pull up some celestial pearl danios, all right? I'm pretending like we got another producer here.
Celestial O.
O equals sign.
They're cool little buggers, aren't they?
Did they look like this?
They look more like that one.
Like which one?
The oranger one. Not the red.
But why these? Why did you pick these?
Well, they look cool.
I guess, but
And
I
they're
mean,
small schooling fish. I have a setup for my fish tank. I'm gonna have my showcase fish, which I'm debating on.
you're gonna have like people come to your house and like you're
No,
gonna show them
it's
off.
all just naming categories for them that I've made. My showpiece fish, which is like the bigger one that swims around in the middle, and it's like, wow, that's a cool looking fish.
Do you have any rainbow ones? Rainbow trout?
You know how big a rainbow trout is?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any rainbow trout.
Unfortunate, man.
I have four stirby cories.
Why they got these names?
Good question.
Sturbas cordiales is right there.
Corridors. Little guys. They're little sucker boys.
Is that where Dory got her name?
I don't think so.
Corridores.
And I have a super red bristlenose pleco.
Plico.
There you go. His name is Dragon.
Pull it up. Get it big.
It's not working very well.
Flip Aquatics. Did you buy from them? Do we got to sue?
No. I purchased this in person at Bob's Tropical Fish.
And this one's still alive?
Yes, I've had him for probably 2 years now.
How many do you have?
I have one of those.
No, in total. 20? 15? Hot or cold? 11. 9.
8
8.
between 2 tanks, not including shrimp.
You're going to get shrimp?
I already have shrimp.
You're going to cook them?
Nope.
You don't like eating shrimp?
No, I have cool shrimp. Sun-kissed shrimp.
This is the marine aquatics portion of the class.
Aren't they little cute friends?
Marine biology. Yes, what is this Amazon is selling? Are they selling the fish?
Seems to be.
Click 8 plus. Or is it just like a PNG that they print out and send you?
So they give you 8 plus shrimp. They're selling live shrimp, live arrival guarantee.
How? That's insane. They're selling living organisms.
Look at these guys.
Yeah, they walk around like little prawns.
Yep, they just clean everything up. They're little cleaners.
They can't fly.
Fly.
They can't swim up.
They can swim. They just usually walk.
Because they're lazy.
They're cool little fellows.
24K gold shrimp. They're fucking lazy. You heard it here, folks.
You heard it here, folks. Oh shit, I'm spoiling.
No, look, check this guy out. So, this guy, yeah, I guess we'll save it.
Save it for the next portion of the show.
And then we have an interview here with Bo Daddy
Oh.
Harris, and it's I think it was a text exchange interview. I don't think it was, because look, it's all lowercase. There's like grammatical errors up the ass.
Great. Bo Daddy Harris.
Okay. Whoa, look at these thumbnails, dog.
Sade.
Oh, Sade.
You know, I just watched this video
love.
the other day.
Zen gonna kill me and the boys.
Oops,
Just don't do
Oh gosh.
You're fucking up, dude.
I
Dude, every
Importante.
every podcast producer sucks.
Controlling a laptop.
Yeah, cause like,
I don't use touchpads, man. I'm a mouse man only.
dude, no, touchpads are cool. You can.
I do like certain like that, but my laptop, it's in the fucking olden days. You can't even scroll with it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
what the fuck?
I have 3 laptops that I
Why?
bought them all because they were like a good
He's a
price,
laptop freak. He's got
but
a
they're fucking
fetish
all
for
pretty
him.
shite.
Yeah, I
So
would think
should
so.
just sell them and get like an actual nice one.
Sell them for about 300 total.
If I sold 3 laptops for $300 each, I could buy a $900 laptop.
Why didn't you do that in the first place,
I don't know.
bud?
Because I'm a...
That's how much they are.
What's
Kind
the
of
word I'm thinking of?
Impulsive. You get the cheaper one.
Impatient, I guess. Yeah. I get the cheaper one. I can't appreciate delayed gratification, or...
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm all about. That's my whole platform. I'm running for mayor of Augusta. That's my
Vote
platform.
for Anthony.
Anto.
Vote for Anto.
My name is Anto. It's long for
Antoine. It's long.
it's
for-
actually long for and I'm gonna dox myself here. It's long for Antoinette, and I don't like telling people that. I don't think I've ever told you that. I've known you for about 15 years now.
What, like 5 years?
Who heroin puts holes in our brains. It's hard for us to remember.
That's true.
It doesn't matter.
Remember that 2017? We got that fucking pound of heroin.
Heroin.
Yeah, that shit made me.
Yeah,
retarded.
but what did we call it?
That good H.
The H, the hairy, the
You know, on my way here, I saw a damn oil change special for $39.99. That's a steal. If you
That's
ask
how much
me.
they used to be. It used to be like $50.
The last couple times I've gone to get my oil changed,
It's
it
like
cost me like
$75.
$90.
Yeah, but
Do you go to the lube? You go to
I went to
Jiffy
Jiffy Lube and I went to Take 5.
yeah, their prices have gone. Well,
Take 5 spilt oil all in my engine housing.
which location? Tell them the exact. On Washington Road.
Yep, on Washington Road by the Goodwill.
Fuck that, dude.
that.
Do better. Take 5.
Take 5.
Do
we're
better.
Watching. I'm gonna leave.
Take
a nasty
6.
Yelp.
More like. Do another take.
You ever left a Yelp review?
No, sir. You did for that.
Well, no.
Well, I've left Google reviews, like maybe 3 times.
Oh shit! Hold on.
One time was for Dexter, the guy that I worked with. He was like having a custody battle, and then the lady that he hired, he told me and all of his friends to give her like a 1 star.
What the fuck is Washington.
Washington what?
It says I have a Washington Department of Motor Vehicles final notice. Enforcement penalties begin on June 25th. Our records show that as of today, you still have an outstanding traffic ticket.
Well, look at who sent it.
Yeah, it's a scam.
It's a string of letters and symbols at iCloud.net.
What was I going on here to look for? It was something pertaining to this.
Yelp, Jiffy Lube,
Yeah,
or
Yelp.
Take 5. Yeah, like I was saying, Dexter made me give this lady a 1-star review, and it tanked. She had like a 4.5 average, and then he has like 20 friends, so it tanked her shit to like 2 point something, because she just kind of like fucked him over and didn't do her job.
I've only left 2 reviews in my entire life.
Damn. See, this is most Yelp reviewers. They're not gonna we're not gonna. If we have a good experience, we're not gonna go on Yelp and do 5 stars.
No.
Unfortunately, the way that it is, if we have a bad experience, we do 1 star.
Read it out. Click on one.
All right. Oh, that's
The
pretty-
Wingstop one's better.
All right, let's warm it up with the Chili's. All right, I ordered takeout at 9 p.m. and they close at 10. Oh, you're already pissing them off with that shit. They're trying to go home. But you work at a restaurant, so it doesn't. When I arrived at 9:30 to pick up the food, they already had all of the doors locked. Oh, they were ready to go.
They're ready to go.
And when I knocked at the to-go door, I was ignored by multiple workers. At my previous job and my current, both food service, okay, there you go. We were and are not allowed to lock the doors until the closing time. Seems about right. No matter how obnoxious it is when somebody comes in 5 minutes before closing. Oh, that was the end of that sentence. I sat outside the to-go door for at least 15 minutes waiting and knocked a few times when employees walked by, making eye contact with 2 of them, and called twice where I could see the phone in front of me being ignored.
Facts.
I was finally let in by a customer and was given my food. By a customer?
Yeah, a customer that was walking to the bathroom had to let me in. There was a fucking lady that worked there standing right next to the door, completely ignoring me.
Yeah.
I already ordered my food. Okay, the rules are, if you come in an hour before we close, slightly frustrating, but it's fine.
Yeah,
30 minutes, you're really pushing it, but I'm still not to the point where I want to clean my station completely, so it's fine. But, like, don't do that.
I had it where they'd come in at 9:55 and we close at 10.
20, 10, 5,
Bad.
2, 1 minutes. Get the fuck out of my face. I
Yeah,
wanna
but
kill you.
we can't do it.
I literally hate you. I hate you and I hate your guts. And when you bring a 12 top of people into my restaurant 5 minutes before we close,
You're getting spit in your food. You're getting
No.
some fluids.
not me. Maybe other people, but
No, I'm not saying you.
I
but,
think demonic things.
Oh yes, you can think them. But we left out the best part. Moral of the review is this Chili's sucks wee wee. That's how you ended it. Did you get any?
No, but I got
You should have gotten some thumbs up.
Yeah, that's true.
You got a cookie? No, that's like a sweating.
I got a review or a response.
A review of your review?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Deception.
Zach says that this one is better. This Wingstop sucks. Don't waste your breath here. Placed an online order, and after waiting the estimated 20 minutes, we arrived. We were promptly and rudely told it would be another 15 minutes for our order. That's not a problem. We waited the extra 15 and they came back in to get our order. The employees were very clearly ignoring any customers in the building because they were too busy yapping in the back.
They were.
And not making anyone's food.
Yeah.
The girl with the bad wig was yelling at her coworkers to shut up and other wildly unproductive things, which I'm sure was improving their cooking abilities. Ooh, we got some heat.
Roast them.
Yeah, roast them in the wing pit. What do you call that? A fry
Station.
fry station. There were 6 people in the kitchen, and I can say that only 2 of them were actually working while the rest stood around laughing and were most definitely not trying to clear the wall of checks they had hanging.
Facts.
Yeah, that happens.
2 rows worth of checks. Not a single person working.
God, well, you said 2.
2 people out of 6.
They're pulling the weight.
That's basically nothing.
That's nothing. All right. Let me finish the Wingstop review. I'll edit this part in. All right, this is where I left off. Anyways, we finally got our food after almost an hour wait, only to find out they fucked up our order, and you had to censor.
It's Yelp.
Did they censor it for you, or
No,
you
I
didn't?
censored it.
Oh, come on. You should have tried. Unfortunately, we had already driven home before we realized, so I decided to try to call the restaurant. I was greeted by a robot that told me the restaurant was busy taking orders just before closing, and then immediately hung up on me, which was a nice cherry on top of the whole experience. If I could rate with negative stars, I would grant this Wingstop a shining -3 stars for their lack of competence, time management, and kitchen coordination. Ooh! Ooh. Sorry to the wigged woman. You were really the only one doing anything, but get a new wig. Ha ha. Anyways, you're rude. Fucking got him.
Yeah, they really made me angry that day.
Get you angry. Like Trump dropping the F-bomb. They've been fighting so long, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Nope.
Dude, that was hard.
He went stupid hard on that.
I'm not the biggest Trump supporter or hater, but that was hard. I can't take that away from him.
That place was mad ghetto.
It sounds like it. And what was the predominant racial category of people?
I can't disclose that information. Black.
It doesn't matter. We're pro everybody. Just be cool. Anyways, yeah, do your work.
Just some stereotypes are true.
Such as
well, I can't. I want to get canceled. First episode.
On the first episode, let's do it. Let's get out our grievances.
Black people love chicken. Fried chicken. They love to devour fried chicken.
To be fair to them who don't.
I work in a restaurant that sells a lot of fried chicken.
Yeah.
And
it's just what it is.
When you see a large party of African Americans,
yeah,
you can almost guarantee that there will be fried chicken on the order, at least one order.
Okay.
Usually more. Usually 4 to 5 orders. The other night.
That's good because they're not afraid to like go into the stereotype. They're like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, it's good. It's good chicken. But just I'd probably give it around 75% of the demographic.
Damn.
They come into the restaurant, they order
that
some
is a
kind
lot
of fried chicken. Now, the other night, we were closing. We closed at 8 p.m. It was 7:57. These 2 large, burly black women came into the restaurant.
Burly. Big shoulders, big back.
Oh, humongous. Unbelievable.
Humongous back. Whale back.
Like bowling balls. Walking with bowling balls
Damn.
on legs. Yeah. Anyways.
That's their drug.
7:57. 3 minutes before we closed.
7:57.
I was on Fry Station, okay?
Fry Station.
I primarily make fried chicken. Now, seeing as what I just said
You're the chicken guy.
is true, I should have dropped some chicken.
But
I had already cleaned all of my fryers. I'm trying to go. I have an hour long drive home. I want to get out when we close. So that's why I get all my stuff done before 8. Yada, yada, yada. I had cleaned all my fryers. Everything was pristine, beautiful. I changed all the oil too, replaced it with fresh oil.
yes.
I saw them walk
for the next
in,
day.
And I said, oh, please don't do it. Lo and behold,
Don't do it to them.
8:05, their order comes in. I'm already mad.
Oh, it's 8:05. It's 5 minutes after closing.
2 orders of fried chicken, bone-in chicken.
Bone-in chicken.
Chicken takes 16 minutes to cook in the fryer.
Oh.
So I had to drop fresh chicken.
How many?
2 orders. So that's a breast, a thigh, a wing, and a leg 2 times.
So it's like 8.
It's a decent amount of chicken.
8 pieces. Does
8
that
pieces.
fill the entire fryer basket?
No, I dropped like 7 orders of chicken in the fryer the other day. You just don't put it in the basket. You just drop it in there.
7 sounds yucky. It sounds like too
It's
much
a lot.
work.
It's a lot of work. Anyways, that was a very frustrating time because it
Sounds
was
like
so
it.
dead. Up until then, 7:30 to 7:57, we were dead. Nobody came in.
All right, to make you sound a little less racist, when I was at the Mexican restaurant that my uncle owns, primarily worked by Hispanics who came here. Their legal status,
Questionable.
I think the ones out on the floor were legal, and my uncle made it a point to help them get legalized. But the ones in the back is a different story. He don't give a fuck. They're not being seen by anybody.
Well, that's because he doesn't have to pay them very much at all. The ones in the front.
Yeah, and he takes their rent money. So he's got a whole system worked out where he owns like a bunch of houses where my grandma used to live, like just down the road from the restaurant. He owns like 5 or 6, and then he has like 5 people in the house. And so he gets all the rent money back. So like half of the money or 2/3 of the money they're paying on rent just goes back to him. He's
quite the
he's a psycho.
He's quite the interesting character.
We
should interview him.
He's the Trump of my family.
We should bring him on the show.
He would probably charge a rate if I had to guess.
I'll give that boy $5 and a spanking.
Baby need a spanking. Okay, so to make him sound less racist, the Hispanic people, what did they call them? Okay, so they said that they consistently said that the black people don't tip. And like, you know, like the well-to-do ones, the older, like in their like 40s, 50s, like they have like cologne, perfume on. Like the guy's got a leather jacket. She's got like a, I don't know, like a red leather jacket, something like that. High heel boots. They tipped like normal. But like the ones, like you said, like the big backs, like the ones that come in 5 minutes before closing, they didn't tip.
Just no regard for other people. It says very large on the door what time we close, so it's just like a little frustrating. You can tell when people have never worked in food service in their life.
Yes, and I think that should be mandatory. That's also what I'm platforming for.
That's a great idea.
Food service, 6 months.
Make some people actually
6
do
months
some
might be a
work,
long time.
genuinely, because all these
Do some
pansies
work
that have never worked in a restaurant or any blue collar work.
and keep them accountable.
They're just so stuck up and unempathetic.
Yeah. No,
They
that's.
think they run this world, but lo and behold, they are just NPCs floating around.
But you get paid a shitload for working at a restaurant.
I grind for my money.
Yeah, you do.
I work my ass off.
And I don't even know if I would still keep that job even with that pay, just
Been
because of
there
the
for
amount.
Around 4 years.
4 years.
On and off.
Longer than any tenure I've had
I'm basically
anywhere else.
an assistant. Well, I am an assistant manager.
But you don't get assistant manager money, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I don't care. I'll say it. I get $23 an hour.
Woo! I thought it was 19. Boy, you
Yeah, I've
stepping up.
gotten quite a couple raises.
You work hard in this country. Sometimes you get paid for it.
Well,
I haven't experienced that, but he has. He's a nice white boy. I guess that's the difference. No,
take
not
a
really.
little bit of heat off myself as well for the earlier topic. Every race has their stereotypes, okay? The white people that come in,
His baby mama's black, okay?
the white people that come into the restaurant, you can tell just by looking at them what they're going to order. Most of the time,
Damn.
if it's like a
Well, if you've been in 4 years, you'd learn some. You notice some.
my success
some
rate on
themes.
guessing people's orders is quite honestly astounding.
What
I'm pretty good.
What do white people? Is
it
there?
depends on the kind of white.
Okay, so there are a lot of different kinds of whites.
If it's the old, decrepit fogies,
They like mashed potatoes. They like soft.
They like very soft things.
Yes.
They love
Soft.
to destroy fried fish, and they also
Damn. Okay.
love meatloaf. There's a very certain type
Meatloaf.
of man that walks in. They can be white or black, but
Penny loafers or like.
I can tell. They usually have like a nice
So this is
flannel button-up.
transcending racial barriers. You said white or black.
white or black.
Okay.
Usually a nice button-up flannel long sleeve with some nice
Not flannel. Yeah.
khakis, maybe some not jeans, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Dark khakis.
Yes.
They look well put together. They look mid. Meatloaf is usually mid. You know, between
Hold-
50 and 70.
Just hold it to the mouth.
Between 50 and 70 for meatloaf, and it's always men. It's never really women. I don't think I've ever seen a woman order meatloaf before.
Huh.
I could be
Interesting.
wrong because I don't pay that much attention,
No, but okay.
but I do. A lot of the times, I can people can walk in and I can guess exactly what each of them orders, and
Each of them orders.
I've been quite accurate before in my history. So
Like on a scale of 1 to 100,
how accurate am
yeah.
I?
Give yourself a grade school average here. B plus.
No, that would be uncanny.
Too much or too low?
Too much. Probably more like a.
C plus.
I'll give myself a solid 50
Damn, that's it. I thought.
to guess exactly what somebody's gonna order.
Bro.
That's hard. Just by looking at them, that's hard.
Okay, I'll give you that.
But a 50 is well over. That's like if you flip a coin, I'm right on heads.
Okay. So it might not be grade school passing, but it is a coin flip. Okay, so coin flip average. And then let's discuss the other demographics. The other whites.
Oh,
what do they get?
So usually, children.
Chicken fingers.
White children, yeah.
Chicken fingers, French fries.
French fries, or
ketchup.
Kids pancakes.
Pancakes.
Rarely ever do kids get. They might get a kid burger as well, but that's like the.
That was me.
That's
I was
like the
burger.
rowdy kids.
I wasn't rowdy, but
their hair's all fucked up and they got stains on their t-shirt. Those kids eat the kids burgers.
That's an interesting observation. The rowdy ones, the shitheads.
Do you know how dark these glasses are?
You want to put them on your forehead?
Here, swap.
Oh my god! All right. They look so small on my head.
I'm feeling blind.
3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 blind mice.
Yeah.
There we go. You got the Lennon glasses now. Yeah, these motherfuckers are dark.
Okay.
Brother Darkness. Kids rave monkey on the bed. Okay. Oh,
This is the hardest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I'm gonna show this to my son.
Yeah.
The drop for this is just unbelievably hard.
Look how many monkeys they had to edit in for that crowd sequence.
It's great. This is a quality video. Shit.
It's too short, man. These are like the songs I send you, like a minute long.
I know, that's all you need.
But this is more complete.
Jumping on the bed.
Long ass dreads. Yeah, dude. The dedication.
The drop's finna go hard, man. Get ready. Oh,
okay.
shit.
Doing the riser. Shit. Is this more like Skrillex?
No.
Is that like a monkey sound? Is that what it's trying to do?
I don't think so.
Well, that was good. That was surprisingly good.
Skrillex is great.
See, I won't completely shit on him. It's just not.
I don't see how you can compare him to all the
who?
Not classic, basic
basic
house music.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, I know him for the the radical sounds.
Yeah.
But just electronic dance music in general is just formulaic, so it's really hard for me to tell the difference between the genres. Like house is like maybe the only one I can recognize.
This is a classic Skrillex video.
Of course, with the ice cream boy extraordinaire. How many views does this have now? Oh, about to scraping 1 billion. Just
we
right
rowdy.
under. We rowdy.
Look at all these little bad kids.
These are the ones that order the burgers.
Yeah, these are the fucking kid burgers.
These are the
right
burger
here.
boys.
He's a.
Yeah, what does he order?
Oh, he definitely gets a Holy Divoli. Oh, I just doxed my job.
Okay, explain what the Holy Divoli is. They don't know which location you're at because it is not what they would expect.
That's true. Well, that also doxes me. Okay.
Edited. It's an edited podcast.
Yeah, true. Holy Divoli.
But I'm not editing that out.
It's 1 grilled cheese, so a piece of bread, a piece of cheese, tomato and bacon, and another piece of bread. A burger patty on top of that grilled cheese.
Holy fuck.
With more cheese on the burger patty. Then
cholesterol.
Another grilled cheese with tomato and bacon inside it
Cholesterol.
on top of that. So it's
I
2
see.
grilled cheeses sandwiches.
So he's a Holy Divoli, all right.
Yeah, he's definitely a Holy Divoli eater.
Have you had it?
No.
That's too much.
He looks like Ron Jeremy.
Yeah. Ron Jeremy vibes. Ron never got that big.
Mm-mm.
Did this guy die? I want to know what his name is.
Let's see.
He's probably uncredited if we're gonna.
For
Yeah.
sure. Let's just.
Damn
type
it.
in
Yeah.
Skrillex.
Bangarang. Got
Bangarang.
Ice Cream Man. And we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna see if he's.
Let's see. IMDb page. How do I see the cast and
Fuck.
crew? Oh, here
It
we go.
just only has zero. It doesn't have anybody listed.
Cast.
That's dog shit.
Dog water.
He needs to be in. What movies should he be in? Movies, because we need to get him some work.
He looks like
He's probably got to pay for like medical bills, bro. I mean, like,
Rolling Stone made an article on Skrillex Bangarang.
of course, it was a
Dubstep
media
Dark
sensation.
Blue clip looks just like an action movie.
I bet it does. That was February 2012. That was a simpler time to put.
13 years ago.
Yeah, dog.
Damn, we're kind of old now.
We were like early 2012. I'm cutting that out
Why?
because I'm just further doxing us, giving our birth year out. Tell him what car you drive. Just give him your social security, man.
I drove a Ford Mustang. It's
Oh.
black.
I thought you were gonna just leave it at Ford. Yeah, Mustang, and you also had some difficulties with that yesterday, with some additions.
It was pissing me off. You can see it. I'll show you later. But basically,
a carburetor.
the Mustang emblem on the front, the pony.
Pony boy.
I want it to be orange.
Okay,
So I got a vinyl decal.
so it's black. It's a black. I gotta stop describing your shit.
Do you see it?
So is it like gold?
What, the pony?
Yeah,
It's orange.
orange. Oh, I thought you said you wanted to make it orange.
It is orange now. I already made it
oh.
orange.
I see. All right, it looks nice. It looks
It's to match my caliper covers, which are also orange.
caliber covers.
I want to go see it now too, even though it's my car.
Take the mic with you. Too late.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Your window has yellow tints to it.
a little bit.
Your window has jaundice.
Yeah, it shows you how much low rent gets you.
Hey, if it's just yellow windows, that's a pretty good deal.
And I never look out of them. I don't need to.
How much does this house cost?
Ah, fuck if I know. We're renting this, so man, we done
$100 a month?
somewhere around there. Not a lot. Well, I mean, it is a lot, but it's relatively low. Oh,
Not bad.
not bad. Enough of these.
Yeah, they're hard, aren't they?
No, I was sticking it out. You know.
Why would you need to stick it out if it's not hard? Gotcha.
You got me there, man. You just caught me. You caught me lying.
Okay, you want to finish my review?
Yeah, you closed out all my fucking. Oh my god.
No way.
Yeah, you closed out all my fucking
Shit.
prepared tabs. Wait a minute.
No, I
No,
didn't.
we're good.
No, I didn't.
It is lagging like a mofo though.
Adolf Wolfie.
Okay, yeah, this guy, since this is going way off the rails, I thought it would be a little bit more linear than this. Yeah,
Wolfie was born near Bern.
read this shit, man.
He was abused both physically and sexually as a child,
That's all that's known about his
and was
childhood.
orphaned at the age of 10. He thereafter grew up in a series of state-run foster homes. He worked as a Verdingbub, indentured child laborer, and briefly joined the army. He was charged with the attempted sexual abuse of minors and was sentenced to a prison term.
Not good.
In 1895, following another similar arrest, he was admitted to the Waldo Clinic, a psychiatric hospital in Bern, where he would live out the rest of his life.
Yep.
He was very disturbed and sometimes violent upon admission, leading to him being kept in isolation during his early time at the hospital. He experienced psychosis, which led to intense hallucinations.
Yeah, dog.
Creative works.
Look at that shit, dog. It's good. he had like they would give him like colored pencils like once every month or something, and he would go through them. Look at this. This is pretty good. I mean, you don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's detailed and like nice color shading, color blending. But I bring him up because where is it? It's called horror vacui. Yes, this phrase, which means it's like a fear of empty space in an artwork. And that reminded me a little bit about our backdrop, which I was not going to bring up, but
You were supposed to let it be ominous, man.
yeah,
You're just so proud of your work, aren't you?
I just can't help it. I mean,
It is
just
great.
give it a look. It's a collage. There's a lot of pop culture references.
Homemade. He hand stitched it.
Hand stitched. I didn't wait 3 weeks for China to deliver it or anything.
Not one bit.
Not one bit.
Horror vacui.
Yeah, it's just a very specific. So that's another example of his work. He was psychotic. He said that they said that I haven't seen it yet, but he would leave little white spaces, like 2 white circles, and he would call them his birds. Yeah, right here. The images Wolfie produced were complex, intricate, and intense. They worked to the very edges of the page with detailed borders in a manifestation of Wolf. I think it's Wolf Lee. I think we've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Wolf Lee's.
Wolf Lee's horror vacui. Every empty space was filled with 2 small holes. See, I don't know what that. Every empty space was filled with 2 small holes. Wolfie called the shapes his birds. See, I tried looking at it. I couldn't find them.
I don't know. What is this little tweaker writing? And this was what, in 1895?
1910.
1910? That's pretty impressive, Wolfie. He's got some other artworks here.
Well, and the scissor one.
That one's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like Picasso-esque. He
Skizzers.
he made his own like musical notation system, kind of. I mean, I guess those are real music notes.
You should play that right now on the bass.
Yeah, there's no rhythm in that. It is just straight. It is an onslaught of notes. But it was just a decorative thing, you know.
Who's that little fucking lady?
Probably
Tomato
some
sauce.
underage girl that he shouldn't have been messaging.
Hmm.
So he's not very well known, but he's like the beginning of like outsider art. Like in the early 20th century.
That's a nice deer.
It's not even that bad. Usually outsider
That's
art.
him? Oh, he even included the dick and balls.
Yeah, I know. You can see the little. Oh, I didn't see the balls last
He
time.
included the shafts and balls. He's
That's
a very realistic artist.
That's badass.
That's a Wolfie.
This is
this is
Nico Pirosmani.
Nico Pirosmani.
Do we have a picture of him? Oh, he looked normal.
He looks like a damn Neanderthal.
He was Georgian. He's from the country of Georgia.
Georgia.
See, okay, so the whole definition.
Georgia, oh my wine.
See, you can do the Ray Charles with the Georgia, oh my mind.
Georgia.
You need the sunglasses though. He's blind. Oh,
It's stuck.
fuck. Oh man.
Who?
We gotta do this again.
Surgery.
This is an issue.
Ouchie. Ouchie benouchie.
Who's that?
Yauka. Yauka.
We gotta like cut this. We gotta cut your hair, man.
You gotta cut this fucking
Dude,
glasses, bro.
This is like you. Hold on.
Georgia.
Yeah, sing a little song. Oh, okay. I think I see the.
Pull out game week. What else, Porsa?
We're gonna get to Bo Daddy in a second. Hold
What you won't do?
on. For love.
You got everything, but you won't give up.
What is the race of that man who sang that song?
Asian.
Nice. You know about him. what's his name? Bobby
Harwell.
Bobby Caldwell. That's him.
Oh, I was close.
You were close. That was you helped me get there.
Bobby Caldwell.
That was like his really only. I went through his discography. I didn't find anything else of note.
Oh, we should go on that website.
Which
The one to find the tunes.
Rate Your Music,
That's the one.
the classic.
We should try to find some freak shit. That'll be a segment.
Dog. I mean, yeah, the freak shit. I think I've like pretty much found it.
No way, man.
I think I've found it. I mean, like Rate Your Music is supposed to be for like critically acclaimed, like like classic albums. Like that's its bread and butter. We can try it. Let's see, they're very good at cataloging. This is some freak shit. I just recently found it. Cauldron by 50 Foot Hose. Recorded in 1967, not released until a year later, in December '68.
It always impresses me whenever stuff is older.
Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, yeah, it's very kind of.
That's good though. San Francisco sound.
Yep, that was the epicenter of this shit. This is like the more accessible song on the album.
Well, give me some freak shit.
Huh?
Let me see the freak shit on the album.
I think it's the last one. So they have like ambient interlude tracks. The whole thing is like
Slide whistle.
something like that. I think it was synth. I think. So yeah, like shit like this. Like it's tame by today's standards, but they were out there for this time.
This is their version of the Nile song.
Yeah. Listen to that buzz, boy.
That shit sucks.
Yeah, I know. It's this last song.
Wait, go back. I like
Yeah.
that name.
Fantasy. I don't know what that was. A flute through a delay system. See, it's. Oh. I haven't listened to this one. Occult rock. See, it's a slow burn. Slow burn.
This is like their Adam Hart mother.
Yes. That's a good analog to use. This one's the wild one.
They're playing with pots and pans in the kitchen.
They did it before Pink Floyd, kind of. Well, same time period. That's my charging cable. We're gonna have to stop recording to charge it. Or
no. The Benjamin. Is this the one you were talking about?
yeah. It's very creepy. I'm trying to find a cable for you.
Let's see.
Yeah, the genre. Okay, so there's like a genre that they made called pig fuck that was like recently added to the site. It's been around since like the 80s at least. But it's that type of.
Plantasia.
Yeah, dog. That one has like a decent rating on the website. The website where you rate the music. Rip your
It
music.
appeared on. No way.
Huh?
This is a song that's from the intro to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Ooh, okay. Temptation
listen to it.
Sensation. YouTube. They don't always have it. They don't always have it directly on the site. Okay, where's the... What do we need to charge? What the fuck, man? So that's it?
That's the one.
I call those fairy twiddles. It's a good composition.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And people are gonna upvote the fuck out of it on this site.
I clicked on this shit.
You went on easy listening. That's not the right. Hold on. Yeah, go to
Birth.
Oh, Swans is fucking ridiculous. They gave it a really good review. This site loves Swans for whatever reason. Let's see if it's on. Yep. Slow Burn, another one.
21 minutes.
It's getting
This is
psychedelic
their
now.
echoes.
Yeah, I love echoes. I'm a echo boy. This shit, yeah, like this Children of God. This is a wild one.
Sex, God, sex.
This is their usual style. Just very repetitive, very like industrial, and he's just kind of screaming and shit. No,
Bring
wait.
Some screams.
Wait. This is the wild one. Public castration is a good idea. All-timer album title. All-time great. Money is Flesh. Yeah, there we go. I was in high school and I was listening to this because I was trying to find new shit. And then my mom came home from work. She's like, "What are you listening to?" I'm like, "You don't want to know."
Oh, just public castration is a good idea.
By Swans. And it's such a pretty bird. Like that's like the title of the band. It's a nice contrast. There you go.
This is their three little animals grooving to a pict in a cave. Three furry animals.
Everything goes back to the Floyd, man. What can I tell you? Oh, speaking of Pink Floyd, I don't know if you saw this.
Roger Waters died.
No, sir, don't say that, please. At least we got to see him.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Because I thought he was going to die back then.
Because COVID.
This is the newest Mortal Kombat character. It was like, it's very secretive. Like, nobody still knows how to get him. You can only fight against him. But they have a theme where, like, Rain, the purple ninja, Purple Rain, the pink ninja.
Pink
Floyd.
That's pretty swag.
Pretty fucking cool, baby. And he had been the guy who created it, this guy.
Ed Boon, of course.
Dude, I just found out both the creators, the two main guys, Ed Boon, John Tobias, they're Hispanic. So I finally got some Hispanic representation that I'm proud of. Noob Saibot.
Boon.
Badass.
Tobias.
So I'm proud of that. But
Nice.
that's about it. I can't think of too many other Hispanics that like really changed shit. That's so many people are gonna get mad about that, huh?
You found Floyd.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're 'cause this game was getting shit on, not only because it's called Mortal Kombat 1, which is fucking stupid. I hate when they
Stupid.
It's like when they did the Xbox One, people hated that. It's like, well, then what the fuck are we gonna call the original Xbox?
Xbox.
So then Xbox and then
Zero.
Xbox 360, and then the third one was the Xbox One.
720.
That's dumb, right?
Yeah, it should have been the 720.
Yes, exactly. That's what everybody thought, dude. In like 2007 YouTube, that's what all the
Yeah.
videos. Xbox.
Xbox 720 release.
Yes, we gotta find that.
Xbox.
Xbox.
You know what?
Xbox
I
Live.
saw for the first time in like 16 years.
That's
What the hell?
that's the picture that they use from the video that I remember,
That's crazy.
bro.
Here, let's pull up.
Original.
Let's pull up some classic YouTube.
Okay, see that they make it kind of hard. Let's see if I want to find. Yes, dude. 12 years ago. Yeah, see, 17 years. That's it.
Wii 2, PS4. Oh.
The classic.
The Apple iPhone 2.
Dude,
The iBox.
He was fucking laying it all out.
The new iPod. Oh my god. The Nintendo is a home phone.
It's a phone now. The Wii phone. Wii phone.
That's a fucking light switch.
The DS closed. Open.
Cap. You gotta like open it and then it plug in.
He thought that was badass.
Nintendo's on. Bro, he fucking predicted VR headsets. Game Boy Omega. These are all fake.
he was just shooting his shot.
They're gonna have a GameCube portable.
He knew he was gonna be right about one of them. I don't remember
he
this
was
many.
not at all. Bro missed the mark on. Ew. Bro missed the mark on everything.
He was probably like 14, man. I gotta give it to him.
Video game AF. He's got 61,000 subscribers. If we can't fucking outdo this, bro, he's low key kind of close.
Well, yeah, because
what?
That's a router.
They're gonna release the PS4 and then they're gonna release it again and again. Why is that a fucking hoverboard? It's vastly different.
What? Oh, I remember that one. Look at all the controls. You would never need that many sticks. And then all the shoulder.
Crazy Mortal Kombat combos.
60,000. All right, let's see if he did anything else.
Okay. That's just for you.
Look at him.
11 years ago.
That's probably him now. So imagine how young he was when he.
That's gotta be him like 10 years ago.
So he did a lot of skits. Was that ironic? Vandegraaff generator, interesting. Gmod, he made Gmod shit. He's just like a regular teen from this time.
Spore.
It can make those sounds? I thought this is a children's game. That's horrific. Holy fuck. We need that as our intro sound. Oh my god. We're bringing back the nigga heeg.
17 years ago.
How did he get away with that name? Is it because he's Asian?
His last name's Higa.
Ryan Higa.
So I guess he
just drops
this
an
is a classic,
N-bomb.
bro.
I was coming. How times have changed.
Bro, he's got to be like 40 now.
Yeah, I would.
Because if he was around 16 or
Yeah, let's do the math.
How old? We can just Google how old he is.
So probably like 81, maybe.
They
No.
Right now.
Yeah. Early 90s. Ow.
This is a classic, bro. He's wearing Echo. That was the drip back in the day, Echo.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his like mic Echo.
No, you remember Echo, the Rhino?
Kind of. Do you remember And One?
Of course. That's still around.
I bet it is.
Shit about Echo though.
About Echo? Yeah, no. Or Fubu.
Wait, what? He hasn't uploaded in 5 years.
He don't need to, man. Nobody's gonna. Well,
I'm pretty sure he has a different channel.
possibly.
I think it's just his full first name, like Ryan Higa.
Yeah, let's see how old he is. I can't believe he got away with that name. 35.
Damn, he's an old man.
He's still. I bet he looks the exact same.
For sure he does.
Yeah, dog. Asians, they might not always be the tallest, but they keep their skin.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like a dried raisin in about 10 years.
Yeah, hold on to it while you can. So Born in Hawaii. I forgot about that. He's of Okinawan, so Japanese. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, he's Japanese. Japonic? Have you seen that? Or a Japonic speaking?
I've never heard that in my life.
Me neither.
Japonic,
Hydroponic.
Chinonic,
Yeah.
Koreanic,
Chine on you crazy.
Chinon.
Yeah.
Crazy diamond.
I want to make like a Trump where he's like kind of like looking, and then it has like the moon and it blends in.
That would be great.
And do a Chine
That
on
would be great.
with Xi Jinping and
Xi
like,
Jinping.
what is that one with him as Winnie the Pooh or something?
Winnie the Pooh.
No, yes,
Right there.
they combined it.
Where'd it go?
There's a more disturbing one. But yeah, because I guess they banned Winnie the Pooh. I could get that as Tapestry.
You should have put that on there.
I could always add more.
Then you'd have to buy another one.
No, like, do they make like real thin ones? Like, I can put on the
Like
side?
a banner.
Yeah. Because most of the Tapestry is small. I had to go out of my way to find a big one. And then it's still too big. It still blocks the standing on business part. I can't make this desk any lower. Where? Bananas band. Bandana. Bad luck on a boat.
Why are bananas bad luck on a boat? Is an unusual nautical superstition that began in the 1700s that is still persistent today.
No way. It still persists today.
Fishermen also believe bananas are bad luck, as well as blame them for not catching fish, mechanical issues, or even bad weather. One reason could be that bananas are naturally sweet and sticky, and they also release ethylene gas, which some believe that acts as a natural fish repellent. Interesting.
Interesting.
All right, back on topic. Where's the damn other artist at?
Let's see. And we will be closing this out. Okay. Check this picture out. Would you care to describe to the audience what you're looking at right now?
Okay. I had to
This is a classic.
gather everything. It seems like
It's a lot to take in.
maybe a member from a hair band that kind of lost his way. Maybe he was in the band 10 years ago. He's got a guitar amp cord
Yes.
wrapped around his arm, and he's
Tying himself
shooting
off.
up
Yep.
with some sort of substance with a syringe, and
Yeah. We don't know what's in it.
there is a lady sucking his wiener, and his wrinkly old balls are hanging down.
I mean, I've never seen, let alone on stage, I've never seen a man completely balls ass naked, like get in a beach. Like, this is incredible.
This is on stage.
I mean, well, there's like amps in the background, and someone was in the audience taking a picture. There's a band. Okay, so he's part of a band called Anal Cunt. Again, an all-time band name, a great band name, and it's a darker substance in the needle.
Yeah, it looks black.
Black tar.
Black tar.
She doesn't look as bad as I would think she would. She
Yeah,
might
for
have
sure.
fucked up teeth, but I mean, I guess he was.
He's got a pretty big dick.
I guess it looks
Thick.
normal.
Looks thick.
But I mean, just the cherry on top is just the guitar cable just tying himself off.
Yeah, I believe that.
I don't even think it was doing anything.
No, it's very loose looking.
Yeah, but look. I'll play you some Anal Cunt. Let's pull him up. They have amazing songs such as "Hitler Was a Sensitive Man." Oh yeah, that's Alice Cooper. It's nowhere near as extreme. It's nowhere near as intense sounding as the title would suggest. Just so sweetly.
Where's the magic ball?
What ball?
The Magic 8 Ball, I think, is ready. It's primed.
That's what you call it? The 8 ball. That's what we.
I'm just ripping.
That's what we did earlier. I gotcha. Let me not shit on your bits.
Not on my bits and my bobs.
So they got songs like "Cop Calling," "It," and then this one was like a parody album. So they were already known for their "Picnic of Love," and then "I Respect Your Feelings as a Woman and a Friend." Very pleasant sounding acoustic guitar. And then some. Let's get our lighters out. That's him, dog. Seth Putnam. And then Seth, speaking of Seth, he reminds me of. Do you remember Seth?
Yes, he was a evil demonic fella.
Oh my God, Seth.
Imagine he's like one of the 3 people that watch this podcast. He's like, what the fuck, man?
That's probably the audience we're gonna attract.
Oh, for sure.
Some people like Seth. So let's paint a portrait of the legend. I don't even know if I want to say rest in peace.
Oh, he died.
Yeah, I think he killed himself.
I forgot about that.
That's the word that we were about.
Well, he can't watch our podcast then.
Well, yeah, no, but like people like him. So
Yeah.
he had like scraggly hair. I knew him in 7th grade. This shows you how low on the social ladder I was. Like he would come over and talk to me during a PE class all the time. With William,
It went downhill, man. I left after 6th grade, and you were friends with Seth in 7th.
Yeah, I know.
Yikers.
Tanner, Thomas.
Thomas.
Those are my boys.
You seen his
Braden.
seen his damn street beefs?
Oh, that's right, dude. Our old childhood buddy Thomas was on Street Beefs, and I was rooting for him, but
I think he got his ass whooped.
yeah, unfortunately. Let's find that. I don't remember his name. We might not be able to find it.
Just type in Thomas.
Junkyard Dog.
Nah, that sounds like American shit.
Oh, I bet. He got in trouble for weed in school.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to find it.
No, man. Damn it. Dude, because it's just like a whole... There's so many street beefs. Anyway, we've seen that before. His street beefs video, but Seth was like he reminds me of Seth Putnam. So I remember one time in school, he didn't know like my last name or anything. And then so he's like, "What is your last name? Is it some like Mexican shit?" And then I'm like, "It's Pendleton." That's the name I always gave out as like a fake name. And then he believed it. He's like, "Dude, that is the gayest name I've ever heard." So I let him believe it. And
Anthony Pendleton. Antoinette Pendleton.
I think he pushed Bryson like under a bus or something. Like the bus was starting to move away from the school, taking the kids home. And I think Bryson claimed that Seth pushed him down. So Seth was like a bully to like the autistic kids. And he was, I don't know if he himself was on the spectrum. Oh, well, Bryson, yeah. But no, Seth, I mean, he was just a wild boy. He had some problems, but I don't know if he was autistic. I'm not an expert on the DSM, the diagnostic manual, but he was a wild boy. He would post pictures of him like smoking cigarettes on Instagram, like when nobody in high school was smoking cigarettes, like he thought it was cool. Yeah. Then Jerry. Is this another street beef legend?
No, I was trying to. I can't remember what his fucking name was.
Oh, that was like kind of. Is that Cam Patterson?
Oops.
Nah, fuck it, dog. What does Cam Patterson
Usually say,
The guy who killed Tony, the black guy.
He
He said, Tony, you gay. Tony, you gay as fuck, dawg. And then Tony's like, I know. He has to lean into it.
Yep.
He only lets them do it. Bernie Sanders. Again?
On the Joe Rogan experience.
2 hours ago.
Oh, shit.
Bernie Sanders, JRE.
Yeah.
I don't know if JRE is pulling the same numbers as it used to. Well, they were just standout episodes where some would get like 20. Tom 20 million views. Tom Selleck. Jive Joker.
All right.
Yeah. I think we
wrap this episode up.
I think we got enough content.
For sure. We got like an hour and some change.
It'll be a tighter, more planned out experience next time.
This will be all streamlined.
More
For
streamlined.
maximum
There you go.
enjoyment.
Maximum education and enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much education happened on this episode. You learned a little bit about working
you learned
in
what horror vacui is.
horror vacui. You learned about a little bit about outsider artists.
You learned about fish tanks.
Learned about aquascaping.
Yep.
Food service industry. Don't show up 5 minutes before close. That's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
And if you do, leave like a huge tip at least and say, give it to the guys in the back too. $50.
That's a good idea.
Give everybody $5 or whatever. It's like something.
Great idea.
And again, I'm running for mayor.
Yep.
I think everybody should have a few months in food service.
Yep.
So you know how to work.
Put some fucking sweat and tears into your work, boy.
So then whenever you go to a restaurant with a little date or something, you won't be showing up 5 minutes before.
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
What is the sign off?
Toodaloo.
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 Oh, every time I'm going to shoot, and we're going to fuck up my camera.
Yeah.
Every episode gets more fucked up.
We gotta go find something long and
The metronome on that hoe. Test.
ad-libbing.
I know, it was good.
Tits and stuff.
Good rhyme. Say that again.
Hello, my name is Bruce Lee, and I have a bruised knee.
Is that racist?
No. No, the accent a little bit.
That's how someone talks.
That's how they talk. Walk that talk.
Walk it like I talk it.
See what I got here. I think that's good.
That was great. That was one take wonder.
Alright, not bad.
Yeah.
Wait, this one's gonna be edited.
This one's gonna be the first episode.
Yeah, so nobody's expecting nothing. It's like 40 views in like a month probably. So we can say whatever the fuck. Who cares? Alright, moving swiftly along.
Oh, I gotta kill myself.
I didn't record the audio, damn it. Should I do it again?
Take 2.
Okay. Yeah, I was letting you. Okay. Rolling.
There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
Alright. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to do like this song. I'm gonna do that in post too.
Damn, I'm trying to write this up on this level. I feel blind. Yeah.
You gonna bring glasses?
These. Some rippers.
Check it out.
They are very dark.
Dude, that looks fire.
I'm blind.
That looks fire.
There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
Okay. It's, you know that the song that.
No.
No, I played it for you, man. Come on.
I gotta freaking undo my button.
Okay, undo the button.
Too fat for these shorts.
This one.
Oh yeah.
So I'm probably gonna do that in post because I want to get this to like fit in with the song. Get it to fit in with the song, you know. So I'd have to like an auctioneer. Read it like an auctioneer, okay?
Still haven't received the good ribbons.
That's